We go to Virginia and more shitting on women's sports.
What the fuck?
But not this time.
You're kidding.
A Virginia college swim team who was forced to have a dude who likes to feel pretty on the team.
Excuse me, it's ma'am.
Was rejected soundly by the team. And Trump made everyone aware of it.
It is what it is.
I'm Jazz Berganzo on this. Just like SJSU in volleyball, more women's teams need to step up and squash this shit.
Just go fuck yourself.
And it's what's next. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Jazz Berganzo, what's next? Your daily dose, common sense, facts, and salt. Hope you guys are feeling good today. Of course, it's Monday, new week, new shenanigans, new bullshit. We go to women's sports. Women's sports. We want to talk about getting shit on. They've gotten shit on the last few years, haven't they? We saw with the genesis that was, Will Thomas, in swimming, college swimming, and of course defeated a bunch of women because the dude likes to feel pretty. Decided, hey, you know what? I can't make it work with the guys. I can't beat the guys. I'm 435th in the nation, but I'll become number one in women, and damn, he did. But of course, one of those women, Riley Gaines, who lost to this dude, was, basically launched her into the career of social media, and of course, defender of women's sports. So she has been at the forefront. There have been others, Sage Steele, Martina Navratilova, a number of women who have come out in defense of this whole situation of keeping women's sports only for women. And of course, we saw the lovely Olympics. So how did that go? But in particular, a Virginia swim team, who was forced to have a dude who likes to feel pretty on their team. They said no. They rejected it soundly. So that's a good thing. So much so that during a rally in Roanoke, Virginia, Donald Trump recognized the team and gave them their fair due. And here we go. This comes out of Outkick. Roanoke College swimmers take stage at Virginia rally, thank Donald Trump for standing with women. The Roanoke College women's swim team joined Donald Trump on stage during a rally in Salem, Virginia on Saturday. Last year, these same women spoke out against a trans-identifying dude who attempted to join the team. Yes, a dude who likes to feel pretty. The athletes took the stage in wearing pink t-shirts saying, "Keep hot dogs out of women's sports." Nice. Trump explained to the crowd that a member of the men's team at the Roanoke tried to join the women's team last fall, but the women spoke out against it and said, "No, not here." Last year, the radical left's agenda insanity arrived right here in Salem, where a man allowed to be transferred into the Roanoke College women's swim team, Trump said. "I just met them backstage. They're great swimmers. They're brave members of a swim team who stood up to transgender fanatics, something new in our country." And we'll play a bit.
But those strong, beautiful, intelligent women, they won. They won. And today we're joined by 7 of the great members, really championship, incredible swimmers of the Roanoke College women's swim team that have gotten a little publicity. They've gotten more publicity than I have. What the hell's going on here? Including team captain Lily Mullins, a real champion. Come on up. Come on up, ladies.
It's about 3 minutes long, so I'll let it play out. Now, they may not all agree with Donald Trump and certain policies, but on this, they'll back him.
Lily, everybody.
Thank you so much, President Trump. As female athletes especially, we know that men have an inherent advantage over women in sports.
Facts.
And due to current policies, though, men are competing against women of all ages in all sports. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have They've advocated for and pushed for this anti-woman sex-based discrimination to continue all over this country.
Proof.
And point blank, it's unfair. So I would like to thank you, President Trump, for standing with women and promising to protect the rights of all of us.
Amen.
We are so lucky to have a leader like Donald Trump with common sense who knows what a strong woman is and will fight for generations of girls to come. Thank you so much, and God bless America.
Trump has repeatedly voiced his opposition to biological dudes who participate in women's sports, even saying that he outright will ban it once elected. Thank you so much, President Trump. As female athletes especially, we know that men have an inherent advantage over women's sports, and due to current policies, though men are competing against women of all ages in all sports, Captain Lily Munn said. Kamala Harris has not openly discussed the issue during the campaign, of course, because, every time she opens her mouth, words of wisdom. Outkick has asked her campaign multiple times to provide us with vice president position on the biological men and women's sports, but the campaign said, you. 7 female swimmers from Roanoke, including Mullins, are a larger part of the group of former female athletes suing the NCAA and Title IX violations. The class action lawsuit, officially filed in March, was funded by the Independent Council on Women's Sports, states that NCAA knowingly violated Title IX by allowing transgender athletes in to compete against women and use women's locker rooms, to drop their ball sacks in collegiate sports. Again, more shedding on women's sports. And this is in Virginia. This is in Virginia. Wasn't Virginia like a red state, back in the day? No longer. No. This shit, again, I've said this when I've done videos in regards to, women's sports getting trashed, has to stop. And it's great that you have those like Sage Steele, Riley Gaines, Martina Navratilova, of course, in media, you have Megyn Kelly, who has one of the biggest voices, in media, and other women and men who are standing up for them, saying, hey, you know what? This shit needs to stop. And I'm glad this lawsuit was, filed in March. I mean, we are not going to see the light of day into this thing until after the election, until next year. But good for them, because women's sports are for women. Dude, if you can't cut it with the dudes, then get out. Go do something else. Go make curtains. Do crochet. Do something. This is ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous that women have to fight. Have to continuously fight for this shit to stop. For common sense to say, you know what? You as a dude should not be in women's sports. There's the line. You don't cross it. So, good for the Roanoke team that they stood up and said no to this. Glad that Trump gave them the recognition that they deserve. And hopefully more will be done once the election is decided. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it. Hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. Continue spreading the word about the show. Appreciate it as much as always. And we'll see you next time. Peace.